Gala, move your mic now. Raise them up. Raise the mic too. Once you raise them up like this.
Wait, it should not come out here. It's still showing error.
I can try to explain something to Gala.
It should not come out here too.
Week on week, month on month. The days have wriggled round the night and the crush time has now peaked. After 378 days, when the last kick of the football in this epic preseason tournament was witnessed in Ikene and across the world, Nigeria's most coveted preseason competition marks our grandstand return to lay the grass for Rivers United, Croix United, Ijebu United, Remo Stars, Shooting Stars, Ikorodu City, and the would-be first-timers in 19-time champions of Sudan in Al-Merrikh to walk, and of course ahead of what will be a keenly contested league football season on the African continent. This is the 2024 Value Jet Cup preseason tournament of glamour and elite football moment, live from the vibrant town of Ikene. The beautiful Remo Stars Stadium is where we are broadcasting from as we are opening this fixture for this 2024 Value Jet Cup. The opening fixture is set to unfold in our eyes. It's Remo Stars versus Ikorodu City at loggerheads. One newly promoted to the NPFL, the other perennial usage of the elite football in the country. It gives me an absolute pleasure to be leading the commentary line for today's opening game. My name is Michael Imiavan, and doing this alongside me would be the man who lives and breathes the NPFL. Chris Imeyonu is on commentary with me.
Well, it's good to be here, Mike. What a wonderful afternoon to be back here in Ikene for the pre-season tournament, the Value Jet Cup, the third edition of it. And like you said, two teams going at loggerhead on this one, Southwest rivalry that we'll be seeing in the MPFL for next season. The debutants, new boys, Ikorodu City up against second placed and big teams of the MPFL, Remo Stars. It's definitely a pleasure. Definitely a pleasure to have both teams go loggerheads here. It's a pleasure also to see Ikorodu City for the first and in the MPFL, but first year at the Value Jet preseason tournament.
Get through to the finals last time out, but this year they are back as they look forward to what should be a successful tournament for them. They lay the line for Remo Stars today. In goal will be Vicente Dafe. While on your screen right about now is the Ikorodu City team, newly promoted. This tournament is meant to test their muscle, meant to test what really they can do when they get to the top flight of league football in the country. Remo Stars will be playing from our right to left in their all-blue jersey, while Ikorodu City will be playing from our left to right in their all-black jersey. And so we begin the first game of this 2024 Value Jet preseason tournament. It's Remo Stars versus Ikorodu City, live from the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikene. Remo Stars, like I mentioned earlier, are attacking from our right to left, while for Ikorodu City they are playing from our left to right. The goalkeeper of Ikorodu City standing on this long goal kick. It's quickly taken into the half of Remo Stars, who has got the newly announced a centre back in Ifeanyi Namina, who is back in the folds of the club. Ikorodu City have now a free kick in this game that is meant to be very, very interesting, one to look forward to.
Well, Mike, it's a star-studded team for Remo Stars, and we expect them to bring all the qualities that they have in them. But for Ikorodu City, I've seen them so many times last season in NNL, and I know quite a few times that the man standing on the ball now, Austin Harrison, and also Tosin Oedekun, are very good with set pieces. So this might be a very huge test for Vincent Adafe.
A free kick now for Ikorodu City is well taken. Goalkeeper Vincent Adafe has a very good view of the ball. Allows it to roll away for a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick to Remo Stars now. Vincent Adafe had some injury worries last season, but was really able to play the last 2 home games for Remo Stars. One a win against Atlant and another win against Katsina United. On our screen is Sadiq Ismail, who played with the Super Eagles last time out on international break, the World Cup qualifier. With the Super Eagles still finding the hope of getting into the World Cup. But for now, the World Cup year for these teams is this Valley Jet Pre-Season Cup tournament. It's not just their World Cup, but it's also a case for them to test so many players as they look forward to the league season that we understand will start on the 31st of August. Down on the top is the Ikorodu City left back. A free kick is quickly taken in the center circle. Remo Stars has possession of the ball now. It comes straight to Captain Udoka Jr. Ifeanyi Namina, straight back to Vincent Adafe, who will try to preview the play from the back. Udoka Jr. playing from the right center side of the defense in a 3-5-2 formation. Tochukwu Michael back from his loan spell with Sporting Lagos. Still Udoka Jr. rolls its way back now to find Vincent Adafe. Vincent on a very short one to his own teammate in Faisal Sani. Rolls it to the right hand side to Udoka Jr. Still Remo Stars have seen possession taken off them. Now a chance for Ikorodu City to strike at goal for the first goal, but is well cleared off by Remo Stars, who has possession with Sadiq Ismail, who breaks it to left hand side for Shehu Ogumide. Ogumide goes long, trying to find Frank Kwame Manwena, but is intercepted for a throw-in to Ikorodu City. It's been all Remo Stars, Chris. It seems to be the side who wants to play the football now, as Remo Stars try to find a shot from way out.
Well, it's interesting formation and tactics that Coach Bright of Ikorodu City has gone for here. He's going head-to-toe with Remo Stars, and he's going toe-to-toe with Remo Stars, going with the high press out there, and interesting to see how much they can actually get the ball off this quality side of Remo Stars.
Speaking of the team news for the Ikorodu City team, Yusuf Rafiu is the goalkeeper for today. Waliu Ojetoye, who won the player of the season with Ikorodu City, is also involved. Harrison Uzondo, Onwe Kelechi, Chibuke Prestige, Ngenge Leonard, Otani Taufik, Salami Farouk, Alade Solomon, Oyedokun Tosin, and Zekara Timothy. Now Remo starts with Frank Manwena, but has been flagged for offside.
it's interesting to see what Coach Dan Ogumede has thrown at Ikorodu City here. He's gone. He's not giving them any chance at all. Gone with the best of legs from last season for Remo Stars. Frank Wamena was very important with some delectable goals that he scored last season in the MPFL. I've seen a very quality midfield as well that has Lekon Adedayo. In the defense, you had the captain of the side, Joseph Stanley, who was very important as well for defense for Remo Stars. So this quality, this sort of game and quality is what you expect in this sort of tournament. The very of the best legs of the MPF, of the top flight, parading their qualities here at the preseason tournament.
Now Remo Stars trying to find a chance. Good defending there for Ikorodu City. But Remo Stars out for themselves a corner kick. Remo Stars are known pretty well for being very good with their routine when it comes to set piece situation. Sheron Grubide to take these. A corner kick for Remo Stars from the far left hand side as we open finding the first goal of this encounter. We've now played 7 minutes of football from the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikene. A corner kick for Remo Stars now. Sheron Grubide on this one. Let's go the near post of Yusuf Rafiu to make do with. Corner kick is swung into the area. A header cleared off by Ikorodu City. But we come straight back into the center circle for Jide Fatokun, who still has possession. Still Jide. Good turn in field. Jide returns it to a long pass to find Sheron Grumide at the left back on the right hand side. Still Sheron sends the cross into the box for two blue shirts. Goalkeeper comes out. Still in possession for Remo Stars. One touch in. Clips the upright. And Ikorodu City can clear with their captain, Wali Ojetoye.
Led up there for Ikorodu City. The defense was all over the place. Jide Fatoko, great turn from midfield. Found Shenwo Ogunbide, who is in off position, but got this crossing perfectly well. And that could have been the first goal of the game here at the Remo Stars Stadium. Crossbar stopped it from going in, and Ikorodu City should be watchful of their defense here. They are all over the place at the moment. I think the goalkeeper actually made a good save there, parrying the ball at first here from the cross from Shenwo, but then the defense were all over the place and could not just get themselves to clear the ball away.
They couldn't get themselves to clear the ball away. Goalkeeper was scrambling for safety right there. No wonder he's down on the turf. Speaking of Rauf Yusuf for the Ikorodu City team. It remains to be seen what Ikorodu City will be bringing to the NPFL next season. But one thing is sure, it appears like they will be bringing in a very, very beautiful jersey.
Definitely, and this is one of their jerseys for next season. It should be their third jersey actually for next season. All black and white, all black stripes and white socks. Really lovely to see, and the jersey with a touch of gold reminds me of the Eyimba third jersey as well. Really made rounds in the MPFL last season. It's a good thing. Black doesn't go wrong, does it, Mike?
Black doesn't go wrong. Black doesn't crack. Black and gold, the combination always comes out neat. But the training from Sheron is also neat. Comes straight back now to Remo Stars, who has now lost possession to the feet of their opponent in Ikorodu City. Who quickly goes long yet again. Defending this one for Remo Stars is Ifeanyi Anaemina. It's another spell for Ifeanyi Anaemina with Remo Stars. What do you make of Ifeanyi Anaemina returning to the Sky Blue Stars after his surgeon last time out? He was really close to winning the league title at the Super 6 in Lagos with the team.
Well, surprising signing for me. I thought, for me, it doesn't really fit into Remo Stars style of play. But then, what we saw 2 seasons ago when he was with the team was like the assurer at the back alongside Gino Nduka in that three backline that Ogumede prefers to play. His experience definitely will bring a lot of addition to the Remo Stars squad, definitely, and also on the continent, he's got that experience as well. I think it will be a good addition if he takes his opportunities and does play well like we know he can play.
He really can play, and one player you also will look into is this left back from Ikorodu City, who really can also play. One of the instrumental players who will ensure that Ikorodu City would gain promotion to the NPF. And that's speaking of Harrison. Now for Ikorodu City, quick step overs with the ball. Trying to beat his man. He does beat his man. Still in possession for Ikorodu City, but straight up Picking up the rest of the ball is Vicente Daffy. Vicente Daffy goes long quickly. He's very good with his hand, also with his feet. Referee has judged that to be a free kick for Remo Stars on Frank Mawena. Mawena, the Togolese, just renewed his contract with the Sky Blue Stars. Captain Unduka Jr. Ifeanyi Anemina. Goalkeeper Vicente Daffy. Still Daffy, who would now go long, very fast. Clipped on for Mawena. Mawena sends the ball back straight, but there was no connecting blue shirts right there, and the pieces of the ball will be picked up by Raouf for Ikorodu City. Ikorodu City also not shy to beat out from the back. They wear black. There could be some twist tongues right there. Still Ikorodu City, who has Ifeanyi defending really quick and fast. Well played there, coming through for Ikorodu City, trying to bring 3 blue shirts all by himself. Go straight back to his own player. That was brilliantly done by Otani Taufik there for Ikorodu City. Now Ikorodu City, who has possession to the right hand side. Captain Wali Ojetoye. Good, very fast. Now the midfielder will try to go quickly to Wali again, who sends the cross into the box. It comes through the laps and ties of Ifeanyi Anemina, who will now clear quickly for Remo Stars. Remo Stars has possession now. Daniel Akabe couldn't get through to that ball, but still for the Ikorodu City team. Very fast and neat. Still Ikorodu City going straight long, and a corner kick for his side.
We're going to see a lot of this from Ikorodu City, from the right back of Wali Ojetoye. He is definitely one of the best outlets for Ikorodu City going into the attack. His crosses definitely has been one of the standouts in the NNL. Coming to the MPFL, definitely big another standout for him. But you see a lot of that. Kelechi from defensive midfield locating the attacking run of Wali into the channels. Then we'll see more of that definitely also in this tournament.
So it appears that 2 teams who can use the right channel very well has come head to head. The right channel, speaking of Sadiq Ismail for Remo Stars, also the right channel from Wali Ojetoye. Here is Ifeanyi Anemina going long, trying to bring in Frank Mawena, but Wali Ojetoye is right there to ensure that the ball will roll away for a goal kick to Ikorodu City. Raouf Yusuf. Wali Ojetoye. Wali Ojetoye has sends the ball away for fair play, as we've got Otani Taufik down on the top. Standing alongside him is Faisal Sani. Faisal also newly signed.
Remo Stars look like they want to play direct football from the goalkeeper into the channels for Makwena and Frank Mwena, who really want to use his eye to get the ball down into the channels, and also get the attackers and wingers into the game with his eye. And that doesn't really work for them. Maybe Gumondede would need to tweak a little bit of things. You can see the assistant coach of Remo Stars talking to the boys and also bringing Sadiq into the plan here. Maybe they need to use more of the right wing now. We've not really seen Sadiq on the ball. Maybe that will change from henceforth.
Maybe that will change as the fair play is now being observed for Raouf. Trying to build up from the back now. Still Ikorodu City. Ball is rolled to the right hand side to find Wali Ojetoye, who goes straight back. Frank Mawena will now pick up that loose pass. A chance now for Remo Stars. Shimo Grumbide trying to beat his own man. He's lost the ball for Ikorodu City, who has possession now. So Ikorodu City goes long, trying to find a diagonal. First touch not really good enough. Player is being taken off the ball by Ifeanyi Anemina, who rolls it straight back to Vicente Daffy.
Took too long. there. Took too long to control, to bring the ball under control. That could have been a very good chance for Ikorodu City. The ball, the defenders, Junior Duka and Anemena were not in the right positions, and that could have been a very good time to attack the defense of Remo Stars.
First quarter of an hour played here in Ikene. First chance for the first real shot on target. The first shot is not really good right there. 15 minutes of football gone. Still goalless from the Remo Stars Stadium in the opening fixture of the 2024 Valley Gel Pre-Season Cup Tournament. We're reaching you live from the Remo Stars Stadium in Kenya. Here comes Nduka Junior trying to ensure that he defends his line pretty well, but Ikorodu City is last possession alongside with Leonard, who brings the ball quickly straight back now to Harrison. Comes straight back now to his own teammate Kelechi. Kelechi quickly now to still Leonard, who now sends a cross into the box from the left hand side. Scrambling for safety would be goalkeeper Vincent Idafe. Idafe now to Chuku Michael, who quickly finds Faisal Sani for Ifeanyi Anemina. A quick one, Chris. It appears like Anemina now understands the build-up from the back. When he joined the previous season, last season really, not last season now, the penultimate season, the penultimate season, he struggled with the build-up from the back, and we can see in just 15 minutes, it appears like he now understands it pretty well.
Well, sometimes you grow into the game, and when you are in a very familiar environment, you already knows what Ogumantade wants from him, and I think his short spell at Canopilas last season has helped him probably build a little bit of confidence on the ball now, and we're seeing more of confidence from him on the ball now. We just saw him pass the ball there to Vincent Idafe, and probably that's enough growth. One of the reasons why he's been brought back into the fold of Remo Stars.
Into the fold in the center circle is Chuku Michael. Faisal Sani. Sharon Grubide has possession of the ball now for the Sky Blue Stars. Goes quickly long, but just rolled away for a goal kick to Ikorodu City.
There was a huge chance there for Remo Stars before in the previous action. Lekondeda could not just sort his foot out to get the ball under control and pick his spot. But you can see that the inexperience of Ikorodu City against a very fulfilled MPFL side is showing defensively. And if care is not taken, they might just get punished in a very, very familiar situation.
Well, for Ikorodu City, we can as well say that a large chunk of these players playing this first game of this preseason would prosecute the NPFL. And inside the first 20 minutes, you can begin to wonder that, yes, if they can play like this, they can also hold their own when the NPFL begins in earnest. But then 38 games of league football is a very, very long campaign. And going long now is Ikorodu City, who has rolled the ball away for a throw-in as Vincent Idafe was trying to come for the ball, but the assistant referee won as a judge had to be an offside situation, and standing on this one would be Ifeanyi Anemina for Vincent Idafe. Vincent finding Chuku Michael, who takes a one-time pass to find Ifeanyi Anemina. Quickly locating Chuku Michael yet again. Remo Stars are still pretty much building play from the back, but struggling to find the connecting dot in the final third. And I think Ikorodu City are beginning to allow all game have allowed Remo Stars to build up from the back. They're now trying to use the high press,
like we saw earlier in the game. Yeah, I think they began to sit back a little bit now, allowing Remo Stars to bring the game to them, rather than we saw in the earlier minutes where they did the high press and trying to win the ball off them with the high press. I think that's a change of tactics from Coach Bright. We might be seeing more of that as the game goes on. Maybe he's seen that the defensive lapses of his team if they go to attack with the high press, but good change. I think they'll be able to hold their own defensively now.
Raouf for Ikorodu City, finding his own player in the center circle. Salah, who goes all the way back now to find Raouf. Raouf will bring the ball straight to Prestige, who rolls it long, but it's well defended there by Remo Stars. Still Ikorodu City with captain Wali Ojeto in possession, the player of the season, trying to find a pocket pass, but that was loose, and goalkeeper would pick up the ball as Remo Stars tried to build out their own attack from the back yet again. Sadiq Ismail Jide Fatoku trying to do a very quick 1-2 exchange of the pass. There is also Adedayo Olamide in the mix in the midfield for Remo Stars.
You can see what Tosin Oyedekan was trying to do there. I think Remo Stars have recognized while you ask the danger for Ikorodu City. Once he gets the ball, about 3 Remo Stars players were already around him trying to block the pass into the channel. And it's a good spot from Oguma today to recognize Waliu. But then let's see what Ikorodu City will change here. Maybe they will move to the left to bring more of Harrison into the game from the left side of the pitch.
Harrison goes back to Raouf, who has got an interesting hairstyle, in the preseason. Headed clearance by Remo Stars. Akelechi was trying to get through to the ball. He has seen it taken away from him, and a free kick is quickly taken by Ikorodu City. Referee allows that. Ball now stretched to quickly find Sheron Grubide in the final third. Sheron Grubide with the cut back. Goalkeeper Raouf is right on time to ensure that it will not trouble his own team.
It's really a feisty competition in the middle of the park, Mike. Kelechi is trying to hold his own in the middle of the park. Jide Fatoku trying to show him seniority of an MPFL player. Luke Angdayo also doing that alongside Tosin Oyedekan. I think eventually whoever wins that midfield battle, I might just get the win at the end of the day.
Ikorodu City now with captain. Like you mentioned, Remo Stars begin to see Wale Ojetoye as an instrumental factor for Ikorodu City. Wale Ojetoye, no wonder, was named the player of the season for Ikorodu City. Very instrumental in their promotional movement to the top flights of league football. What an interesting story it is for Ikorodu City. One time they were very close. In fact, they were involved in a relegation playoff, and the next season they took all homecomers to the cleaners and also played out an unbeaten Super 8 right there in Enugu. And when I mention unbeaten, maybe the hierarchy of the club would think that it was a possibility to win the NNL. But at that stage, when the pressure was really at the highest of it all that matters was to gain promotion to the NPFL. And here they are with the big boys. The big boys stage starts from here at the 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Cup Tournament. Vincent Idafe. Past the 28th minute mark here from the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikene. It's still goalless between Remo Stars and Ikorodu City at the 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Cup Tournament. Just as you are watching us from around the world, remember Value Jet are the sponsors, headline sponsors of this Pre-Season Cup Tournament. They've been doing that for over 2 years now, and this is their third year supporting local football in the country. And there's one reason for you to also support them by ensuring to fly Value Jets, as they've got route to Lagos, Abuja, Bauchi, Port Harcourt, and also not forgetting Jaws. So all you need to do is to get on the website, or you search at Fly Value Jets on social media to get in tune with all of their beautiful service. One thing is sure, with Value Jet, they give you value for your flight experience with them. An experience now for the defender of Ikorodu City to make do with is quickly cleared off. Now coming through to fight is Sheron Grubide. It's been slow, it's been cagey. Ikorodu City not producing enough. Remo Stars also not producing enough. I think the two teams is a mirror of this game being goalless.
Definitely, and you can see why the players are still just landing on the deck minutes after minutes. They're just coming back from holidays. Probably sitting there in the holiday mode, but then we've seen a lot of chances, a few chances actually. Remo Stars eating the upright some minutes ago, and Ikorodu City also having their chances as well at the other end of the pitch. Although it has not been tested yet, but it's been a very feisty affair between these two Southwest teams.
It's been cagey, but the fight, of course, in the center circle is what you shouldn't miss around. And also, you have to really recognize the confidence in the players of Ikorodu City to knock the ball around. No stage fright, nothing. It's not about playing with the big boys, because some other team will feel, oh boy, we're playing it with a team that finished second in the just concluded NPFL season. But for them, they also see themselves as a very big team in the league. But do we consider them as the baby of the league?
Yeah, definitely. I remember Remo Stars 3 seasons ago, the former coach Goalkeeper kept saying we are the babies of the league. Well, we have an actual baby of the league now in Ikorodu City, at the very first time in the MPFL. Just like we saw Sporting Lagos last season, they will be doing the same, and they will have a little bit of similarity with Remo Stars. They have one of the academia products, Negege Leonard, at the number 25 jersey, on the pitch right now, the centre back playing left centre defence for Ikorodu City. That's one of the things that you will see from Ikorodu City. Young boys with energy, with a lot of it coming into the MPFL next season.
Now a chance coming through for the Ikorodu City team. Goes down, referee says no problem with that. No penalty will be awarded. Remo Stars can now break from the midfield. Goes long. Still now for Tochukwu Michael. Tochukwu Michael, very deft with his left foot. Frank Mawena beats the offside stripe, strikes at goal. Aruf is there to save. It's the first real chance. The offside trap there, built by Ikorodu City, was breached by Frank Mawena. The pass from Tochukwu Michael was really delicate enough. Frank one-time shoots off the ball, eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper, but no trouble. Raouf, good save. Or a poor shot from the Togolese?
I think it's a good save. The keeper got down really quick to stop that from going to the back of the net. And the Frank Mena, lovely diagonal run to beat the offside track of Ikorodu City. And Tochukwu did well to find him there, bringing the ball control fast and also letting the ball go just in time for Emmanuel to get into space. And that's a good run into the channel. I think more of that from Remo Stars, and we might be seeing a lot of troubles for Ikorodu City, just like now.
Trouble for Ikorodu City with a strike by Olamileko Adedayo. The patience, the composure when it matters most in the final third. I also do have the feeling that he can still drive the ball forward a bit compared to him trying to shoot right from there.
Well, he didn't realize how much time he had there. He could have just taken it into his more stronger foot, which is the right foot, rather than taking it with the left foot, which was always rising. I feel the game is beginning to open up a little bit now. We saw Ikorodu City taking the ball into the box of Remo Stars some minutes ago before the change of direction of attack for Remo Stars. It's beginning to be like an open affair right now, and Tosin Oyedekunle is still back on the deck again. I think he's having a problem with his waist. Probably had too much to do with the waist during the.
Ikorodu City. Tosin is now down for Ikorodu City, who appears like it would be needing the attention of the medics. The stretcher is up, but it would not need it. It would now go straight away from the pitch to receive further medical attention, and play will be allowed to continue for Ikorodu City.
The funny thing about Tosin is that he's a player that has not lost a penalty for Ikorodu City all through the 3 years that he's been there. But guess what? The first time he's going to lose it, he lost it in the promotion playoff in Enugu against Beyond Limits.
Speaking of Beyond Limits, they were scheduled to be a part of this pre-season tournament, but had to withdraw due to fatigue and all of that. But fatigue is not for Ikorodu City with their captain Waliu Ojetoye. Still Waliu. He's quite an interesting player to watch. Trying to bring it straight back now to Waliu, who take one shot, but inches away. I mean, how has he drifted infield from the right hand side to the left? And I like the combination between him and his own teammate right there. And goalkeeper Vincent Edafe really could not pinpoint. Maybe the Waliu of a guy was going to hit the ball with his right or with his left foot. That was really sharp from Ikorodu City.
That's what you get from a player like that. While you just glides into the path, gliding across the pitch, like no one is there trying to get the ball off him. Good take from him into midfield, exchange 1-2 pass with Farouk. Just could not get that deft touch to keep the ball under the crossbar to get the ball into the back of the net. But that was good play from Ikorodu City. And if Oke is not taken, Waliu will be the undoing of Remo Stars going into the remaining minutes of this game.
We spoke about how the two right backs are going to be very instrumental. We've not seen much from Sadiq Ismail. It's been Wali or Jetoye, or maybe the way in which Remo Stars really want to play has not allowed Sadiq Ismail to get pretty more off the ball. Corner kick now for Ikorodu City. Farouk to take this corner kick, but has now left the ball for Tosin. Tosin, the man with the jersey number 3, can send in an outswinger with his left foot.
I call him the Santi Cazorla of the NNL. Right foot, left foot, he's got it.
Left foot strike now from his own boy, straight to captain Wali Jetoye, who strengthens 1 and 2 the bodies of area in the box, but has now come straight back to Nduka Jr., who quickly finds Olamile Adedayo, who has allowed the ball to rule for a throw-in. That was really poor from Olamile Adedayo there.
You expect more from him. He's been in the MPFL for 2 seasons now. You expect him to get that under control and lead the attack on for Remo Stars. I'm sure it's poor for him. Maybe not quick thinking and good decision making from him, but he definitely has a quality than that.
Speaking of quality, no wonder you can see this team got promoted to the NPFL. Here is Ikorodu City, who has a face Asani, stretching the ball away for a corner kick.
They're beginning to walk the defense of Remo Stars now. We can see Sani there really had to get there last minute to get the ball off by Ikorodu City striker. Earlier it was Induka and Anemena coming into the fray and get the ball off the attackers there. They're beginning to work the Remo Stars defense now. Probably we'll be seeing more of that.
Ikorodu City will now begin to think, yes, we've been able to keep this team at bay for close to 30 minutes of action here in Ikene. How about we get at them and try to strike or possibly get the first goal? There's a very long throw-in now from Ikorodu City. He sends it into the box. It's quickly cleared off by Olamile Adedayo for a very long one. It appears like Chidi is there, who misses it. It's come back for Ikorodu City. Kelechi for Ikorodu City, who sends a very long one for a diagonal to the right hand side for Tosin. Tosin still quick 1-2 change of pass from his own teammate. Finamina is trying to defend for Remo Stars. Here is Shehu Ogurumide. Still Shehu, whose pass has been taken off there by Harrison. Wali Jetoye now for Ikorodu City. Still Wali wriggling around to blue shirt. You see the ball taken off him. Comes straight back now to Remo Stars, who try to build out with Tosin back now for Tochukwu Michael. But then Tochukwu Michael's pass to find Frank Mawena was pretty heavy.
Well, you can see the Ikorodu City players not afraid to throw legs into challenges and go for challenges. About 2, 3, 4 challenges before the ball was found by Tochukwu Michael to play through for Mawena. He had a little bit too much on it there. Though Harrison also had it covered. I think the referee is giving addition someone a yellow card there. We'll be able to get that in some seconds. Okay, just a warning from the referee. But Ikorodu City are not afraid to go into this game with a feistiness, and it's interesting to see actually. They're not giving respect to the big boys. No big boys in football, is it?
Right. The first yellow card of the tournament has now gone the way of Remo Stars, Adedayo or Lamilekon. In the 32nd minute of play, we've now played more than half hour here in Ikene and still yet to get a goal. Look at Maruf trying to play out from his own area too. So it's a similar style for the two teams. You can see their right back trying to drift infield, while for Remo Stars it's their own left back trying to drift infield and all of that. So it remains to be seen which teams, which one of them will get it right in the final tour to produce a goal.
Sometimes when you speak to Coach Bright of Ikorodu City, he tells you oh, we just want to play very beautiful football. We just want to make sure we entertain our fans and teach our opponents how to use the ball. And we've seen the result here. And the goalkeeper coming in there, trying to get the ball onto the feet of the players. You know, like we've seen, want to entertain football here. Just like every football for Nigeria wants to see, actually. And it's great to see that a new boy, a new baby in the Nigerian football scene is bringing that to the table.
Well, it's great to see, but like one great tactician once said, preseason games could be fake. Vicente Daffy. Go see where Vicente Daffy had got the ball to before kicking. Just really was what Rauf also did. Just outside the arc. Then was able to kick for a ball that was now being wasted, and Rauf has the ball for Ikorodu City going long.
Well, I think it's a thing now in football, modern day football, ball playing goalkeepers, and that's one thing most coaches are looking out for right now in goalkeepers. Once you do not to use the foot, sorry, it's goodbye.
That's right. Once you can use your legs pretty well, teams might not even take you serious. I think there is a little bit of urgency not being seen in the two teams, the way they play. Maybe it's because it's the first game of the preseason, or maybe because it's a preseason game. Tochukwu Michael losing the ball has now been caught back for an infringement after losing with the ball. I mean, you have to pull player. There's no way you're allowing him to go. You have to take one for the team. You're not even taking one for the team. You're taking one for yourself because you caused the error all by yourself.
He definitely had to do that, isn't it, Mike?
I wonder why you're trying to laugh. That was a very, very good quick dribble of Sadiq Ismail as Remo Stars gets for themselves a goal kick. Goal kick for Remo Stars. Vicente Daffy takes a very long one. It's all about Ikorodu City now in the last 5 minutes. I think Remo Stars are struggling to get their art together. Especially being a preseason tournament, new players, new faces, yet to understand how the team wants to play.
That could be one of the reasons why, and also the fact that Ikorodu City have not really paid much respect to the host here, Remo Stars. They're playing on their own ground, and that's why I call them the host. But then it looks like you said earlier, maybe it's just because it's a pre-season tournament, the very first match of the tournament as well. The teams just getting warmed up into the tournament and just returning from holidays. Maybe they're still in that holiday mood.
Just maybe. But for now, Ikorodu City do not appear like in their own holiday mood. Trying to send a cross into the box. Unduka Junior quickly clearing for Remo Stars. Comes straight back to Harrison, who tries to shoot. It's intercepted. It comes straight back from Ikorodu City. Ifeanyi Namina. That was a very, very poor clearance from Ifeanyi in there. That saw Alade Solomon striking at goal, but well wide of the goal area of Vicente Daffy. Vicente Daffy also taking time on goal kicks. Maybe it's part of the strategy, part of the tactics from the Remo Stars team.
Well, that was really poor defending from Ifeanyi Namina. That ball could have gone anywhere, fell into the feet of Solomon, but he could not just bring his strike down at goal. But then, good thinking from Harrison. He can't really strike a ball, I know that, Harrison, and that didn't work well for him, but it fell kindly for another player.
Well, let's just now for Ikorodu City, trying to get it cut back, still in possession is Ikorodu City with the ball now. Taufik strikes straight, but just side netting from Ikorodu City, who sees Taufik really not happy with himself. Really. Walio Jetoye again winning himself a free kick. We're now into the final 5 minutes of this first half. Still goalless from the Remo Stars Dominicana in the opening fixture of the 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Cup Tournament. On the basis of this first 40 minutes, it appears like the man of the match can actually be Walio Jetoye for now.
Definitely, his run and the Remo Stars defense rugged so far from that right back position, creating chances, and just got to the byline some seconds ago where Taufik could not just get the ball into the back of the net. But it looks like he's been the brightest of players on the pitch. Ikorodu City have also grown into the game after a very shaky beginning into the game. But then Remo Stars probably taking the foot off the pedal a little bit now as the first half wears off. But then we're hoping to see that. So we're hoping to see if we'll get the goal just before the end of the first half.
Chris is hoping to see maybe a goal would get in as the first half gets closer to a close. Maybe the goal will now come for Chris. Known for his long throw. When he does that, he tries to trouble the goalkeeper. That's Shewon Grimide. Long throw forward. But that has been adjusted to be a foul throw. Rafiu and Raouf.
Raouf no Aregbeshola.
Rightly so. Walio Jetoye. Train taking. Still back now for Ifeanyi Nemina. But he's still sitting there to not back. Captain of the side in possession. Brilliantly done. Brings it back to Vincent Daffy. Daffy for Ifeanyi Nemina.
Well, it does look like the off-ball movement of Remo Stars players are not really given so many options for Vincent Daffy whenever he's on the ball. I think the midfielders, Jide Fatokun especially, I'm not really seeing much of him. He needs to do more to be into this game and come into the game. You can see a little bit of Remo Stars players warming up ahead of the second half, probably a late substitution in the first half.
Inside the final 2 minutes of this first half as we await additional time, which should not be more than 3. A free kick now for Remo Stars. Standing on this one are 3 defenders. Duka Jr., Sadiq Ismail and Shewon Grimide. I mean, it's a free kick in a very, very decent position, and you've got 3 defenders standing on it.
Well, I do know Uduka is a dead ball specialist, and with the distance of this free kick, he can get this over the wall and under the crossbar tag to get this ball into the back of the net. But then, when you're talking about free kick takers in the MPFL, we don't really have much. But Remo Stars do have 3, and they are all defenders. That's quite interesting for me.
Pretty interesting. And just maybe this free kick will be interesting for Remo Stars, known across the country to be that side that has got a very, very interesting set piece routine. It's taken to Shewon Grimide, who gets a cut back. It's an offside. We see that over and over again in it.
Definitely, we've seen that over and over again. And this time it didn't work out. Shewon was a little bit too early to make that run before the ball was put into his pass by Gino Duka. Offside call it was, probably the right call, I should say.
Raouf, the goalkeeper for Ikorodu City, to take these for his side. Kicks it long into the center area. Jide Fatokun has been adjudged to have elbowed his man, and it's going to be a free kick for Ikorodu City. A free kick quickly taken. Takes it all the way back to Wale Ojetwe. Chibuke now for Ikorodu City to Raouf. Wale Ojetwe for a throw-in for the Ikorodu City team. We've seen more of throw-ins and stoppages in this game than we've seen more of shot on target.
Well, that shows you the feistiness of the game and battles and the fights that we've seen so far in the first 45 minutes. And you can see Coach Bright just on the touchline there shouting and dishing out instruction, bashing the players how to get the balls right. I think it's an introduction to what we're expecting the MPFL for this team, and this has really been a good test, especially the battle in the midfield. Kelechi up against Jide Fatokun in that DM role position, Tosi and the other guys in the midfield also going up against the very best of it. So it's been a very delectable midfield first 45 minutes, I should say, that we have seen here at the Value Jet Preseason Tournament.
Rightly so. The centre referee says he has seen enough of this first half of the opening fixture of the 2024 Value Jet Preseason Tournament. We head into the break with Remo Stars yet to score a goal, same as Ikorodu City. End of the first 45. Remo Stars 0, Ikorodu City 0.
Oh, welcome back to the Remo Stars Stadium. It's halftime here at the Remo Stars Stadium, the opening game of the Value Jet Cup 2024. It's goalless between Remo Stars and Ikorodu City, but it's been quite the engaging first half, really, especially with the tackles. We've seen limited chances, but then the tackles have been flying in left and right, and that's just to tell you that it's going to be an epic MPFL clash where these two sides meet. And the second and the most important one is going to be match day 37 in the MPFL, where they play in this particular stadium, Remo Stars against Ikorodu City in MPFL 25. Well, first half, what's your halftime analysis, Chris?
I think it's been a very feisty first 45 minutes. The battles in the midfield, Jide Fatokun, Jide Kelechi are going head to head with it, throwing in those tackles, those slides in, I do think that it's going to be a very feisty second half, and whoever wins that midfield battle will eventually carry the day. But then Wale Ojetoye, the captain of Ikorodu City, the right back, has been a menace for the Remo Stars defence. Sonny is really having a hard time keeping him quiet. Anemena, new by, but has not really gotten himself fit enough for this sort of game as well. But I think Ikorodu City has really taken the game into Remo Stars. Looking at the fact that they are the babies of the new season MPFL 25, I do really think that they've really done well so far in the first 45 minutes.
Well, they're not getting away from the babies of the league tag anytime soon, no, definitely. But they've shown some quality here. The best chance of the game, has to be said, came from Ikorodu City. The chance from Wale Ojetoye that just clipped the top of the net. Aside from that, we've not seen too many clear-cut chances. Maybe one save down there from the goalkeeper. But overall, the style of play from Ikorodu City hasn't been what we've been accustomed to with the way they played in the NNL. They've been able to keep the ball so much in the NNL, but here it seems like they've been forced to play longer balls sometimes and mix it with little short balls, and it just tells that the quality of the opponent they're playing.
Yeah, definitely. Remo Stars are one of the biggest teams in the MPFL at the moment. Would love to keep possession of the ball, keep the ball, get those wing backs into the game as well. But today it's a different scenario for them. They've been the one trying to use the longer balls, put the balls into the channels, using the eyes of Frank Manwena and all of that. But for Ikorodu City, I think, like you said, they've been forced to play off the ball today, and because they're playing against the bigger side. And the interesting thing for me is, instead of sitting back and waiting for Remo Stars to bring the ball to them, they started with the eye press. In the first 15 minutes, did the eye press, trying to win the ball off Remo Stars in the third half of their own half, in the third part of their own half. But after a while, they came back and sat back a little bit and let Remo Stars bring the ball to them, and again grew into the game, finishing in the strongest side, finishing the strongest side in the first half as well. And I think that that's great tactics from Coach Bright, letting your opponents know, oh, we can sit back if you want us to sit back. We can also go head to toe with you if you want us to do that. So you never can tell what they will bring to the table.
Yeah, you spoke about tactics, and tactically this game has been everything, because we've seen two very important tactical changes from the manager in terms of the pitch of play. There have been man marking from Austin on Sadiq, and there's also been man marking on Ogunribide here on Waliu, and so they've been following them everywhere, and it's really been an important battle. If you look very closely, you find it here, and being able to mix that with the on-pitch game, and then Coach Daniel himself as well, just trying to mix things up with his side. I think there's still a lot more to expect for in this game in the second half.
Definitely, the quality of the side, especially Remo Stars, is going to be something we'll see in the second half. Now, I think Gomadede can tweak things a little bit with the quality that he has on the bench, looking at some new buys who are creative from the MPFL 24, and also some old players in the squad as well. I think he has the opportunity to tweak things a little bit in the second half, and I think that's something that Ikorodu City should be wary of. They can't tweak things. Alimi might just come in, you never can tell. A good combination with him and Mena up front. I've not really seen Sadiq as well in this game. That can change in the second half as well. So again, Sadiq bringing in those crosses I would say know him for in the previous season in the MP.
We're back for the second 45 minutes of this opening fixture of the 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Cup Tournament. It's Remo Stars versus the Value Jet team. Well, it takes for an error prone for you to imagine that because we are having this Value Jet Pre-Season Cup Tournament, it's Remo Stars versus Ikorodu City. Ikorodu City now playing from our right to left. Remo Stars playing from our left to right. Walio Jetoye has seen the ball taken away from him. He now has possession still. Ball goes all the way back to Raouf for Ikorodu City. Ikorodu City have started this second 45 pretty fast and not afraid to take the ball to the half of Remo Stars. It's taken quickly for Ikorodu City with Harrison. Ball has run to touch as Remo Stars now have a throw-in for themselves with Sadiq Ismail. Another foul throw-in called against Remo Stars. It appears like the second time they would be doing such in the game. For the 7 minutes of football gone here in Ikene, it's still Remo Stars nil up against the Ikorodu City in the opening game of this 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Tournament. Adida Olamileko quickly intercept the ball, brings it back now to find his own teammate in Jide Fatuku.
Is camera 2 or no?
Now for Remo Stars, rolls it to face us, Annie. Remo Stars Frank Manwenas, ball is heavy. As Tosin has possession to Harrison, back to Tosin, still Harrison. Quick exchange of the pass there from the Ikorodu City team. A free kick for Remo Stars now, taken quickly by Alex Oyowa, has now been substituted onto the pitch. Alex is one of the new signees for Remo Stars, gotten from Rivers United. What does Alex tends to bring to this Remo Stars team for the new season and also their involvement in the CAF Champions League?
Well, certainly more goals coming into Remo Stars. He scored quite a few number for Rivers United on the continent, especially last season. We'll also see more of late run box-to-box midfield that really thrown into the box of the opponents, getting those last-ditch goals for Remo Stars going into the next season. Hopefully, he can produce the same qualities like he did for them for Rivers United in the Champions League for Remo Stars, and hopefully, he can charge them on into winning their ever first MPFL title next season.
Well, we can consider that to be a big ask of Alex Oyowa to possibly win Remo Stars their first ever NPFL title. They have come really close in the last 2 seasons, finishing second. Just maybe they can be third time lucky. But the fight, the preparation to be lucky begins here at the 2024 Valley Jet Preseason Tournament. Throwing now for Remo Stars, quickly taken by Sadiq Ismail to find Faisal Sani. Alex Oyowa. Alex Oyowa would not be difficult to really sight on the pitch. Tall, lanky, and has got a very, very good first touch of the football. Here is Remo Stars with Faisal. Finding Alex Oyowa to Jide Fatuko, who has sent the pass too heavy. Jide would take one for the team there. Being a preseason tournament, the both teams have now made some couple of changes in this game. The likes of Stanley Joseph, thank God, coming in the fray for the Remo Stars team, while also Ikorodu City changing their goalkeeper. But for now, despite the number of changes being made, there are no changes to the scoreline. It's still goalless between Remo Stars and Ikorodu City here in Ikena. Remo Stars, Nduka Jr. Bubakar Ibrahim going long for the Sky Blue Stars. It comes straight back now to Ikorodu City, who will try to build from the certain circle. But ball has been taken off the feet of the Ikorodu City player, rolling it long now to the left hand side with Faisal Sani. Faisal now for Olamide Kande Dayo. Dayo finding Stanley Joseph, one of the new substitutes. Thank God. To Ibrahim. Stanley Joseph now. Quickly to Alex Oyowa. Still Stanley Joseph. Trying to spread. One very long pass to Olamide Kande Dayo. Just like the first 45, the second 45 has also seen Remo Stars struggling to really connect the dots in the final third. But here's a space in the acres of land for the Ikorodu City team, sending in a cross, trying to do a flick on. But the referee will call playback for a free kick. High foot.
But true, Remo Stars still finding it very difficult to get it through in the final third of the Ikorodu City half. But for Ikorodu City, it's been a little bit of changes. The goalkeeper has changed as well. Some other players have also changed. Well, it's a good call from the coaches. Let's test all of our legs that we have on the bench and see what we can produce ahead of the new season. So definitely a good call.
Good call. We're yet to see a good strike of the football to result into the first goal of this game. Ikorodu City now breaking free. Still Ikorodu City going low, Kelechi. And we're going to see a yellow card for Stanley Joseph. Kelechi did really well there. Sidestepping one, trying to go past the second in Stanley Joseph. And Stanley had just one option. Bring him down, because that was already leading to a very, very sharp counter-attacking situation for Ikorodu City.
It wasn't just doing well, it was also throwing those long legs to keep the ball in his path, and Stanley Joseph did what he had to do for the team, get their yellow card and bring and stop the attack from going through. Definitely Kelechi would have broken the lines there.
Tosin for Waliu Ojetoye now. Still Waliu. Goes all the way back to Leonard. who again wants to go long. Vicente Daffy for Remo Stars. Vicente Daffy kicks, slips, the ball will get to the target in which he intended. Very, very good defending right there. That has now seen his team in Remo Stars get a free kick. That was Lamile Adedayo. A substitution now for the two substitutions actually for Ikorodu City. Oguchi Matthias, one of the two players coming on. While Shola is also coming on for Ikorodu City. Shola and Oguchi Matthias, the newly introduced players for Ikorodu City, as Ikorodu City and their coach tried to get something on this one. Timothy is the player substituted off the pitch, while Remo Stars try to quickly break free now with Olamide Adedayo. Referee sees an infringement. Good use of the feet there from Olamide Adedayo. I think he's beginning to take the second half by the scruff of its neck.
The freshness in that middle of the park is still there since the first half, and we'll see more of it in the second. It does look like that battle in the midfield will eventually be the winner of this game, because Kelechi is going head to head for it now with Olamide Adedayo, and they look like they will be the deciders of this game.
Sadiq Ismail with a chance to at least deliver one of his deft crosses. Sadiq sensing one, cleared off by Ikorodu City. Now Ikorodu can break for a sharp and fast counter-attacking situation. Oguchi Matthias for Ikorodu City cuts into his right. Oguchi Matthias, one of the former players of Remo Stars. He knows Ikene pretty well, so he can actually hurt the Remo Stars team if he gets the service. Now in possession for Ikorodu City to send the cross into the box, still wriggling his way around the ball. Stanley Joseph not giving a room for space. Still Ikorodu City with a very long one to the diagonal left hand side. Waliu up against Sadiq Ismail. Waliu and Sadiq Ismail eyeball to eyeball. Yet again ghosting in to the left hand side. But then the cutback would not amount to an opportunity after the ball had rolled off for a goal kick. Quickly taken by Remo Stars. We'll see possession taken off them by Ikorodu City. Still Ikorodu City with a chance for a free kick now, as agreed to by the centre referee.
Now you can see the urgency from both teams. Remo Stars quickly took that free kick. Could not just result to anything for them, and Ikorodu City now getting into the attack as soon as they get the ball. Now the urgency is there. Let's see what the qualities they can produce in the final third.
Well, because it's the preseason game, you would see very, very high amount of players being involved, and that can actually break the flow of the games for teams in this preseason tournament. But for the likes of Remo Stars, who are preparing for continental football, you have to genuinely wonder, they have to start playing at least a team in which they think would be starting in their continental engagement. Now a very long one for the Remo Stars have also made a substitution of their own. Frank Manwena appears to have come off for Ibrahim Shuaib, but now in possession for Ikorodu City. It is off, and it's back in the hands of Vicente Daffy.
It does really look like what is missing in this game is the qualities in the final third. The midfield has been feisty. They've got the ball through to the attackers, but then the attackers have been unable to do anything quality with it, and that's where we're lacking in this game. If we can get one quality moment in the final third, we might just be seeing a fantastic goal scored by any of the sides.
Now Remo starts with Sadiq Ismail, trying to thread a very sharp one to Ibrahim Tribe. But the defensive line of Ikorodu City would not agree to that. Thank God in possession, center circle. Good turn on the ball. Finding Alex Oyowa. So Alex has possession now. Abubakar rolling it long, trying to find Alex Oyowa. Sadiq Ismail ensures that the ball would not go out for a throw-in, as possession now resulted to the ends of Ikorodu City. Still Ikorodu City. The interception there from Sadiq Ismail would not work. Referee allowing play to continue. Loose ball. Comes straight now to find Ikorodu City's teammate who has got Shola to the right hand side. Matthias would head. Matthias could not direct his header onto the goal area and for a shot on target.
Very beautiful play from Ikorodu City, like Kelechi finding Atosin Oyedepo, who eventually find the Shola, who crossed the ball into the path of Matthias. It was called offside eventually, but he could have done better to put the ball into the back of the net and probably give the VAR what to do, although we don't have a VAR here, but that was good play from Ikorodu City.
Pretty good play from Ikorodu City, like Chris earlier mentioned. The urgency we begin to see in this game. We didn't see much of that in the first half. But I think this game, you can call it a preseason tournament, but this game is very important for these two teams to at least get the first 3 points. The first 3 points in any tournament is important, most especially when they would be facing a side in the likes of Al Merrikh.
Definitely, the group is a really tight one. We do have America of Sudan and the other team, MPFL team, in the fold as well in the group, and I think that it's going to be a very good test for these two sides playing against a Champions League contender as well. Talking about America of Sudan coming into this, especially for Remo Stars, who are also going to be competing on the continent, and that will be a very huge test for them playing against a Sudanese team who have quality on the continent.
Shooting Stars, the other side in the group. So it's a really tight group in Group A, with Shooting Stars, the Remo Stars team, Ikorodu City, and also 19-time champions of Sudan in Al Merrikh, who would be taking on Shooting Stars next. Now 4 p.m. kickoff right here. Now substitution to also report for Remo Stars. We can confirm that Ochuku Michael and Gidefatokun are both off the pitch. For Alex Oyowa and thank God Ikeagu. These are the changes for Remo Stars. Now for the team is, thank God, long pass, finding Sadiq Ismail. Sadiq trying to take a very short pass, but that has been intercepted for his own cross. Comes straight to the goalkeeper of Ikorodu City, who takes a long one to the right hand side, finding his captain and player of the season for the club from the NNL, Wale Ojetoye, whose pass to his own teammates in the center circle has resulted into a free kick as against Olamilekan Adedayo. Three minutes on the hour mark. Still goalless between Remo Stars and Ikorodu City in the opening game of the 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Cup tournament. The tournament, as you rightly know, is being sponsored by Value Jet, one of Nigeria's finest airline company. In case you're wondering what Value Jet does, they fly you to your preferred destination. To Lagos, Abuja, Jos, Port Harcourt, and also Bauchi. With Fly Value Jet, you get value if you get on the plane with this wonderful airline company. Still on the deck, the Ikorodu City player, with the attention of the medics rightly on him. Both sides yet to create that very big chance to produce the first goal of this game. It is still goalless. with less than 30 minutes of football to play. Remo Stars would now take this advantage of the Ikorodu City player to be substituted or to be attended to by the medic to prepare a substitution. Daniel Akambek, the midfielder Ghanaian, we understand is set to come on. Substitution, Remo Stars, Daniel Akambek, Ghanaian off and getting ready for Adedayo Olamileko. Daniel Akambek is now on. Frank Marwena still in the mix. Same as thank God Ikeagu. Here is thank God. Daniel Akambek intercepted. Harrison, still Harrison, sends a cross into the box. There is Matthias in there. Remo Stars will clear their lines. Back to Ikorodu City. Was trying to find Walio Jetoye on the right hand side, but that was a very, very brilliant clearance, and the throwing will now come the way of Ikorodu City. Ball cleared off there by Sani Faisal.
Well, Stanley will have to fill the shoes of Sheon Grubide in that left wing position. Since Sheon got off, Stanley got into his position. Stanley now has to be the one to hold on to Waliu's runs and attacking at display.
The display is coming through for Ikorodu City, who has seen more of the ball. Strike at goal! Well, appears like for us, it was getting closer, but for the goalkeeper, he wasn't even bothered.
That was good technique from Austin. Great play from Ikorodu City, keeping the ball, getting back into the path of Austin, who great technique, but could not just direct his ball straight at the goalkeeper, or probably at the other edges of the post.
Uduka Junior kicks the ball away, gets to sit on the turf. Might be struggling in with some cramps or so. A good one for the sake of the game is that he's very close to the sideline, can get the attention of the medics really quickly, and if the referee seems or sees that he is not going to be able to continue, he really can just move just a bit and allow game to continue. Harrison goes straight to Unduka, try to pat him at the back and try to see if he's okay. A bit of sportsmanship coming from Harrison there. Harrison, for me, during the NNL Super 8 was brilliant to watch. Prior to that, I think that was my first time in real time seeing Ikorodu City play, and inside 30 minutes I was able to identify and say, boy, what a player this Harrison really is. One of the key figures alongside the likes of Waliu or Jetoye for Ikorodu City, right?
He's a very electric, fine player to watch. On his good day, loves joining the attack, loves to dribble, loves to show a little bit of showboat and all of that. He's a complete left back, modern day left back, I should also add.
Modern day, no doubt about it. Really good with the ball. Good with the ball now is Remo Stars. Long ball forward. Still Frank Mawena. Can he keep the ball in play? Does keep the ball in play. That's Harrison going long. Still to Sadiq Ismail, who brings the ball back to Njoka Jr. Here is Daniel Akambek, sees the ball intercepted off his feet. Comes straight in the center circle for Tosin. It's Ikorodu City now on the ascendancy, trying to find his own teammate. Ikorodu City is trying to strike at goal. Goalkeeper comes out quickly enough, but the ball has been in the movement of the player right there, adjudged to be offside. Remo Stars takes it quickly.
That could have been well timed, and that could have been the first goal of the game. I think if you said Edafe could have been beaten there, but that was good play from Ikorodu City all around. Lovely passes in the middle of the park. Shola splitting the defense with that defense splitting pass to find Matthias, who just went too early for the ball.
Indeed, went too early for the ball there. Now with the ball is Ikorodu City, brilliantly done. Bosodik is there yet. First now, still Daniel Akambek trying to strike from way out. That was wayward and wasteful from Shuaib.
Wayward and wasteful at the end, but that was great turn from him to beat his markers there. He could have just taken 1-2 strides and get the ball into a good path for himself to take the final shot, but that was really wayward. And Remo Stars midfield are beginning to wake up with the final pass and quality in the final third. If they can get more moments like this, perhaps we might be seeing some goals come through from them.
Well, it's beginning to shape up nicely as we are inside the final 20 minutes of action here from the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikene. It's the opening game of the 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Cup Tournament. From wherever you are watching us around the world, we want to also bring to your notice that there is our 4 p.m. kickoff of Al Merrikh of Sudan versus Shooting Stars. These are giants when it comes to African football. Although Shooting Stars may be sleeping giants, so to say. Is that correct? Hope the fans will not try to get through your head, Chris, and not me saying that.
Giants of all glory.
That is according to Chris. Well, we're back. We've got the dignitaries in the VIP area, the likes of the former NRA chairman, Tadi Aziz. There is also the directors from Ikorodu City, also directors from Al Merrikh of Sudan back in action as Remo Stars begin to prepare another substitution of their own. Sami Anakwe has been prepared to come on, and Sami Anakwe will come on for Frank Mawena, the Togolese. There is a Togolese, there is a Ghanaian in the team. Quality maybe to win the league next season.
West African quality.
You need North African qualities.
Well, considering the North Africans have dominated the continent, you might probably need them to dominate the continent as well.
You would also need the dollars. Sadiq Ismail. Late challenge. Referee says nothing has got to do with that. Allowing play to continue is Stanley Joseph to the left hand side now for Alex Oyowa, who directs and instructs Stanley Joseph to roll the ball to Vincent Idafe. He does listen. Alex, pretty experienced, also on the continent. Remo Stars have not lost possession on the left hand side. The cross is sent into the box. But arriving quickly is a blue shirt who controls or to find his own teammate. And there is a Daniel Akombeck in possession now, going long. That was wasteful yet again from Remo Stars.
It's been a shambolic display from Remo Stars, I should say. We're expecting more of them against new babies of the MPFL. They are a team that finished second in the last season of the MPFL, and they should be doing better. Looking at the fact that every Nigerian football lover actually needs them to do better on the continent than they have done so far. They should be doing better against Ikorodu City.
With the medics now done with attending to the Ikorodu City player in Matthias, referee will now allow play to continue, and it's going to continue from the free kick to be taken by Harrison. Takes it back to strike at goal, wayward yet again from Ikorodu City. I think it's a case of both sides not getting that quality in the final third, and again a situation from a free kick has been wasted there by Ikorodu City. But then comes the Remo Stars, eyeball to eyeball. Can he dribble his own man? He does try. Ball now in the center area to black shirt, trying to catch the goalkeeper off guard. Goalkeeper would not bother, chest the ball calmly, brilliantly done by Vicente Daffy.
Good idea. Trying to catch keeper off the line, and the keeper cuts his ball with his chest. That's good quality of football.
Good quality for good quality. Chris once said, "Good idea for good idea," and all I could do was to shake my head in acceptance. I chested the ball now for Remo Stars. Faisal Sani for a throw into the Sky Blue Stars. Faisal throws the ball to find Ike Agutengod. Back to Faisal. 2 substitutes combining, 2 newly signed combining. For Alex Oyowa. Unduka Jr. Abubakar. Sends a very short one. Sadiq Ismail to cross in for Remo Stars. There is someone that could lock in, but brilliantly defended here by the Ikorodu City team as they can now break for a counter situation. But while trying to get that pass right, the ball missing the hand of the Remo Stars defender, and the Ikorodu City get themselves a free kick inside the final 15 minutes of action. Wali Ojetoye eyeball to eyeball alongside Faisal Sani. Can Wali get past Faisal? It doesn't get past him. Faisal brings the ball in possession to his own teammate. Still a free kick to Ikorodu City.
The very first time we're seeing Sadiq Ismail's quality in the final third. He got the cross perfectly, inch perfect into the 6-yard box, but Samuel Okwe, due to the last-ditch tackle from Austin Harrison, stopped the attack from going, from the attacker from finishing that off, and that was the quality that we expect from Remo Stars. Sadiq Ismail being very quiet in this game, but just one moment and he created something special.
Malik and Elijah coming on for Ikorodu City, just for them to see some action in the final 15 minutes, while Taufik is also being substituted off for Ikorodu City. In case you're wondering, the Value Jet Preseason Tournament organizers confirmed that teams can make 7 substitutions in 3 intervals. Ikorodu City in possession of the ball now. Lovely done. Sent it diagonal, but there is Harrison right there. Ikorodu City getting through to the second balls in comparison to Remo Stars.
That definitely is a yellow card. Alex won't just allow Wali to just get through onto the ball there. But you could see the turn from the academic product Ngege Leonard some moments ago. His quality on the ball, very tall for a player like that still has enough quality to be able to hold on to the ball, shift his body in time and get into space. I think that's a very good quality for an academic produce.
Definitely a foul there, as the referee looks into thank God. Ikorodu City takes the ball now to find it to the right hand side. Wali Ojetoye quickly done to Waliu, goes to the infield now. Waliu tries to shoot, he strikes and scores the first goal for Ikorodu City. We mentioned how brilliant he can be on his day, Jesse number 13, but no, it's the first goal of this Value Jet Preseason Cup tournament. It's not the 13th goal, it's the first goal. The players of Remo Stars, led by their captain, look absolutely dejected. They go on to concede with just 15 minutes left to play. Wali Ojetoye ghosted in from his right back position and striking one at goal, and ensuring that is going to be the first goal and the first game of this Value Jet Preseason Cup tournament. It's Remo Stars 0, Ikorodu City 1. Finally, we get a goal in this game, and rightly so, from the man we considered as the man of the match in the 48th minute mark.
he just glided through the pitch like no one was there. It's absolutely brilliant from Waliu Mojetoye. From right back position, interchanging passes with the midfielders, just went through past the Remo Stars defense like they were non-existent, and just let the ball pass through Vincent Edafe, who saw the ball late and could not just make that left dive on time. But that was great play from Waliu. Fantastic in the first half, menaced the Remo Stars defense, and he definitely has provided the goal, the very first goal of the third edition of the Value Jet Preseason Tournament. His name is on the record books. His name is on written in gold in the heart of Ikorodu City fans.
As we already mentioned, if there is one man to produce the goal, in fact, in my head, I was thinking he was going to get an assist in this game, but has actually stepped that up by getting the first goal of these tournaments and the first goal for Ikorodu City in their debut season. The debutants are about to get their first 3 points.
Perhaps their first ever win against what will be a Southwest rivalry.
Just like we see in an already relegated side in Sporting Lagos in the preseason games, they were able to win one against Remo Stars. Might just be a situation whereby Ikorodu City will begin to enjoy against their Southwest team. The derby would be delicately poised for next season.
And guess what, Mike? On this same ground next season, match day 37, Remo Stars versus Ikorodu City.
Rightly so, the fixtures? Right. A free kick now for Remo Stars. As we've got players from both sides. Down on the top, Stanley Joseph and also Matthias Oguchi are players who are of the Ikene route. And Remo Stars must now try to get something in this game, at least salvage a draw. But does not appear like they are doing enough in the final third to get at least a draw in this game.
Well, you might want to blame the substitutions. I think after we've seen so many substitutions, the flow of the game for Remo Stars has broken down so much, and the quality has dropped a little bit. Although they've created a few moments, and this might be one of them.
One of the moments, yeah, for Remo Stars. Samuel Nakwe! It's an equalizer for Remo Stars. Chris rightly mentioned it. We also did mention it. The substitute gets the equalizer. Samuel Anakwe. Goalkeeper thought he had made a save, but the save was not enough to save his side, as we now find the leveler in this game. Remo Stars won, Ikorodu City won. What a game we have on our hands.
Definitely good pass from Sadiq Ismail, who found himself in the middle of the park to reverse the pass for Samuel Anakwe, who directly could not beat the goalkeeper, but the touch was enough for him to get the ball into the back of the net. And this is starting to be a game of Sadiq versus Waliu. Waliu getting the goals, Sadiq getting the assist. So the two right backs are showing their quality.
We mentioned it at the start of the game that the two right back is where the instrument is really tough for these two teams. It's game on. Remo Stars won, Ikorodu City won, and it's very possible we get a win at the end of the day.
With the ginger that we've seen so far in a few minutes ago, lasting just less than 8 minutes or thereabout, seeing 2 goals scored in those 8 minutes, I think we might be seeing more goals, maybe more goals.
"84 minutes of action gone here in Ikene. Still enough time to get more goals in this game, for a game that failed to produce a goal in this early stage. The last 6 minutes has now produced 2. That is why we love the round leader game. Here is the Remo Stars still trying to find the Sadiq Ismail. Sadiq Ismail with an assist, maybe starting off from where he stopped. 13 assists last season in the NPFL. And Samuel Nakwe really delighted with the fact that he was able to get a goal. A corner kick for Remo Stars now to be taken by Stanley Joseph, one of the academy products in the team. He scored 2 goals in the NPFL last season, 2 goals coming in just 1 game for a player that failed to score almost all through the season, scoring 2 in a particular game against Atlant Football Club what a moment for the academy product. Another moment for him to deliver an in-swing into the box. But Ikorodu City is trying to clear off their lines now. Still Ikorodu City. Ball has gone into touch. And we have a throw-in for the boys in blue. Starting Joseph Steele. Takes it quickly. But couldn't find his own teammates in the box. The goalkeeper rushes out to claim the pieces. For Ikorodu City, they would feel they've produced a very, very good display here today. You can say it's a preseason tournament, and as they would say, that you need to start well if you are to have a very, very good ending. And starting well is where the preseason games comes in. For preseason games, for coaches, they know pretty well that the result does not matter. The performance and the style of playing which they want to execute in a league season, seeing neat right in the preseason matters a whole lot. Now is Ikorodu City in their run now, trying to build up from the block, and there is acres of space for the double pivot of Ikorodu City to operate. Sends it long to the right hand side. Here is Wali Ojeto, the goal scorer. High ball with Sonny Faisal. Sonny Faisal appears to be winning the 1v1 situation alongside Wali Ojeto, but none of them and none of the defenders of Remo Stars could track that late run into the infield, and scoring was Wali Ojeto. Another strike at goal, but this time around, not going to trouble Vicente Daffy.
Well, it's a game that's left it late here. 2 goals in 6 minutes. And a duet that has really been a very special one. Talking about Sonny and Waliu, and the Waliu versus Sadiq battle as well, or the battle of the right backs. And I do think that even if we don't get a winning goal here, this game has really been an up to the par one, a very good start to a preseason tournament.
A very good start to a preseason tournament. I think second half, the two teams upped the tempo. You really cannot fault them for the first half. It's the first game, opening game. And I also think the last opening game at the World Cup was a little bit drab, but that was Qatar against Ecuador. Right. Even the opening game of the NPFL 24 was a little bit drab. And I guess that's a away win for Benel Insurance, I think, against Accra United. An away win in the first game of the season in the NPFL. I don't think that's never drab. Remo Stars now. Final 5 minutes, trying to find the winning goal. Faisal Sani, Alex Oyowa in the mix, Ike Gagu Tengud, Daniel Akombek also still in the mix as Wale Jetoye clears off for the boys in black. Well done there by Remo Stars. Yeri Sadiq Ismail, who wants to take him from range.
Well, that's why he's not known for his goal scoring.
I genuinely wonder why he was laughing. Because no way you were going to score from there.
Well, better technique, and it could just do something special for Remo Stars, but then that was not a bad technique, but couldn't just get the ball under control, eating it with the laces, but way off the mark there from Sadiq.
Way off the mark from Sadiq, but still not way off the mark for these two teams to find the winning goal. Sadiq Ismail rolls it long. I think he's shown a bit of quality in this game, no doubt. He's shown why he had a 13 assists last season with 2 goals. That's a staggering figure for a right back. One that is capable of getting you a move away from the country.
Definitely, and funny enough, I don't think he's in the news right now talking about transfers, because Remo still feels like home to him. But then right back who's got so many good calls, who's got a good call into the Super Eagles as well, showing the quality that he has. He's a little bit quiet in this game, but the moment he shows up, he definitely shows his quality. That's Sadiq Ismail for you.
Just now for the Sky Blue Stars, defended brilliantly, and it's going to be a free kick and a yellow card branded too. Thank God, Ikeagu. A free kick for Ikorodu City in a dangerous position. How good of a side is Ikorodu City when it comes to set piece opportunities?
From what I know of them, they're not pretty bad. They got some lovely techniques to take the dead balls, and got two players that I know of that are very good with dead balls as well. Tosi Oyedoku and Austin Harrison, two players who can really strike the ball for them. And I think Tosi might be the one to be taking this honours here. Great chance, great spots for him to get the ball over the wall and under the crossbar. He might just get it right and get it past Vicente Dafe. We never can tell, but we will definitely know in a moment.
Well, for Oguchi Matthias, he's playing on the turf that he knows pretty well. But he has now left the free kick, and he would be one of the strikers to attack at this free kick situation. Standing on this one for Ikorodu City is Tosin. Tosin from just over 20 yards out. Tosin strikes into the wall and into the feet of the 4-5 was well deft up by Vicente Dafe. A free kick now for Remo Stars. As we hit the 98th minute mark of football for this opening fixture of the 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Cup Tournament, live from the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikene. You begin to wonder, any side that gets the goal now gets the 3 point.
This definitely will be a repeat of the result that we had last year in the Value Jet Pre-Season Tournament. The game between Remo Stars and Kwara United ended 1-1. The opening day fixture of last year's edition, and this year Remo Stars yet again in another 1-1 draw.
There would be 4 minutes of additional time here in Ikene. 4 minutes for Remo Stars to get a winning goal. 4 minutes also for Ikorodu City. Or 4 minutes for these two teams to just tiptoe, move the ball around and end the game at all square. But here is a big opportunity for Unduka Jr., who is also known for his set piece specialty in the NPFL. And funny enough, he has not scored one. I think he didn't score any in just concluded season, but scored in the previous season. Right. Against the Academy Warriors. He also scored a special one against Shooting Stars. Also scored one in the NPFL Super 6 against Reverse Eyimba. Against the Yimba. But here is a chance for Unduka Jr. to win the game for his side. Unduka Jr. and Faisal Sani standing on this one. There is a 4-man wall for Ikorodu City. 5 now, 6. Unduka Jr. strikes. Goalkeeper saves.
That's a better take from Junior Unduka. Got the ball over the wall and under the crossbar, but the keeper was up to the task as well. Great free kick, but couldn't just beat the goalkeeper.
Really nice from Unduka Jr., but then would not trouble the goalkeeper, as we are now into the last 120 seconds of football here in Ikene. Still 1-1 between these two sides. Here is Harrison spreading one for Ikorodu City. Back to Harrison. Still Ikorodu City, one time touch. Back now, strike. Big one, but it's well wide.
I think Tosin is the player that has got the most off-target takes here in this game. He's tried everything he can to put the ball in the back of the net. I know what quality he has. He can strike the ball, but today has not really been there striking the ball. He's been off target, and probably if he had got one into the books, probably would have seen a winner here.
Wale Ojotoye trying to find the winner for Ikorodu City alongside Faisal Sani. Like I mentioned earlier, Faisal has really been the one that has gotten the edge in terms of the 1v1 situation. But the situation is not all done here, with Ikorodu City in the attacking final third. Any moment from now, the referee might just be signaling the end of this game, the opening fixture of the 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Tournament. And the referee says he has seen enough of this eagerly anticipated game between these two sides. It has finished from the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikene with goals from Wale Ojatoye for Ikorodu City and Samuel Anakwe for Remo Stars. Inside, quick and sharp 6 minutes of the second 45. Full time and the opening fixture of the 2024 Valley Jet Preseason Tournament. It has finished Remo Stars 1, Ikorodu City 1. Up next is a big one between Shooting Stars and El Marik of Sudan.
Since tó jẹ́ ìwé ni ẹ lọ bẹ̀. Káwọn wá sí ìwé.
And so it ends in the opening game of the 2024 Valley Jet Pre-Season Tournament. Remo Stars won, Ikorodu City won. We will now be speaking to the coach of Remo Stars and Coach Daniel Ogumodede to give us his assessment of this pre-season game. And I could actually guess his reply already, but then let's hear from him. Coach, 1-1 at the end of proceedings here. You made so many substitutions, and like we know it's pre-season game, you want to test one or two things. Are you interested with what you saw of your side?
For my side, not bad. We know where we're looking for. We know where we're going. We know what we want. And for obvious reason, I'm very sure we can't get that a day. So this is one of those days we need to accumulate what we are looking at. It's the first match, even the first friendly match for the team, imagine. So I don't expect 100%, not even up to 20% for now. But it's normal, the guys giving their best. They've been home for over 4 weeks now, and they are back now. They suffered a lot in the game because we just resumed 5 days ago. About 5 training sessions, medicals, everything. Nevertheless, I know what we're looking at for the preseason, and I think we are getting it. We got what we want today. We're able to see. We needed cohesion. We have a very short time to play as for now, and this is a very good test match for us to accumulate what we're looking at.
Speaking of time being very short, finally, Coach B, speaking of time being very short, but there are some new signings. Would you say the new signings are beginning to get the style of playing which you want to do?
Yes, they will get it over time with what I've seen. A lot of them have got not ready, but they should be ready before time. Ahead of time, they should be ready. With what they have shown today, they should be ready.
Thank you so much, Coach, and wish you good luck in your next game. Thank you so much. And that was our coach, Daniel Ogumodede of Remo Stars, speaking to us about what he makes of the first game in the first fixture of this 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Tournament. Next will be the coach of Ikorodu City, Coach Bright, who will be joining me pitch side now to tell us what he makes of his side's game. Welcome, Coach. First, I like your cap, and let's talk about new side. Newly promoted, your debut time in the Valley Jet Pre-Season Tournament. You scored first against a side that finished second in the league last season. Overall, are you happy with your boys' display?
Oh yes, yes. I'm very happy with how we performed. We needed to take our time. We need to stay focused. Yeah, and the outcome. This is one of the best teams in the NPFL, and for us to hold them as far as we did. So I see the boys did well. Yes.
There's some couple of new players who were not with your team last season. They would need time to gel into your style of play, your philosophy. Would you say they are looking ready to understand how you want to play as Coach Bright?
Yes, for us to have brought them here, yeah, it means they have what it takes for us to help them develop. Yes, over time before our first game next in September, they're gonna be ready. Yes.
Thank you so much, Coach, and good luck in your next game. Thank you. And that was Coach Bright for Ikorodu City. Earlier we spoke to Coach Daniel Ogumodede. Next on the broadcast of our opening day of the 2024 Value Jet Pre-Season Tournament is a big game in which so many people are looking forward to. A side in the NPFL known for their glory days and also playing on the continent. Shooting Stars, very, very big side in Nigeria, also facing a big side, and the first timers in this Valley Jet Pre-Season Tournament in Al Mariq of Sudan, 19-time champions of Sudan. It means this game promises to be much more than exciting. On commentary will be Sami Bam to take you through the first 45 and of course take you through the entirety of the game. We will catch you on that broadcast. Do not go anywhere.